Well, everyone, this is Richard Says Biz Mecca Sphere. Just wanted to have a discussion about the Ormus and my experience with Ormus. I haven't tried it lately, but I did buy some from Trevor Seven, and Trevor Seven seems to have some real good Ormus. I've seen some people make it um with less. Trevor, if you've seen his videos, Trevor makes his Ormus with it's a very it takes a lot of work. He has to go through a whole process of near the end. It's like there's a blessing, and he has to go through a lot of process of development of his Ormus. But it's worth it. You know, it really is worth the time and effort he puts into it. But the thing is, though, is that he has like three different types of Ormuses. But I tried the Messiah, and that one was a really good one. And I think that the higher strength is a little bit better. I think that I had a little bit of a head change with Messiah, but it wasn't that drastic. But I felt that there was enough to where it would make me feel as though I would understand what it can do for you in a positive way. And I could kind of tell that if you were to level it up and get the most strongest one, um, I think that you would probably get a real good head change. But it's not that bad. It's not like a drug or nothing like that. It's more like an enlightening feeling. And I have a review on my channel a few years ago talking about the Ormus that I took, and I spoke about the fact that it has this kind of fish taste to it. It has kind of like a fishy taste, and but it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just it's just very particular. What it is that it's the properties that's made out of. It's a specific type of properties. I don't know what it is exactly that Trevor made it out of, but he has a tutorial on how to do it as well. He made like 4 or 5 years ago, and I think that there's other people online that have done it with less, that just let it with just simple ingredients, and they made it out of it. But I think that Trevor Seven has a very strong positive energy with how he does it and how he affects it, and it really has a real beneficial thing. So I think that's worth getting it from Trevor because I think that he makes the best type, and he's more reliable in terms of how he produces it and how much he has in stock. And Trevor Seven also practiced telekinesis, so he's a total different thing going on. There's people that make Ormus, but that all they do is just make it, and they um, do some spiritual talk a little bit here and there, but not a lot. Philosophy, but Trevor is a one that actually practices telekinesis, psychokinesis, and stuff like that. So he puts in a lot of his intention in the Ormus to give it an extra strength and an extra power and an extra push than your normal Ormus that you would get from somebody else on YouTube. There's other tutorials that you can make it simple, but you want to have that wisdom from someone that knows what they're doing. Because I think that doing telekinesis and practicing it, you send off a little bit more energy than usual, and a little bit more energy than people that just talk about philosophy and metaphors of spirituality. You know, you want someone that actually works with energy and that is able to affect their environment, which will then affect the Ormus. So I think that the Ormus is a very positive thing. I took it, and it's really really good, but you have to take it for a while for it to affect you. But I think that a constant basis of Ormus, it's so you don't hear it in the mainstream at all. Like you don't see it, not even in the organic stores. I don't see Ormus anywhere in the. I go to organic stores, and that's where I bought my bamboo toothbrush and all that, and my xylitol toothpaste. That's like 80 or 90% less poisons than Colgate, you know, and it's really good. And I don't say so. Like Ormus is like a well kept secret. That's kind of a secret, but kind of not secret. And there's other huge different type of variations of Ormus with different ingredients, and it's just a big old long list. I'm pretty sure there is. But I would recommend trying to get some Ormus from Trevor and look at my tutorial. I mean, not my tutorial, but my review of it. And it's a real good thing, but you have to keep taking it every day. You know, just like drinking water, you have to drink water every day in order for it to feel good. You have to drink a high pH, well filtered water. I recommend the the water that you can get from Walmart. That's like $3 or $4 a gallon, and it's the Himalayan. They include Himalayan salt in it to give it a high pH level. It's called Alkaline 88. You guys have already seen it. It's the best one you can get. But there's other ones that are very good too. There are 9.5 and up. Those ones are also very well. And you can find them in the gas stations, and you can find them at Walmart. You can find them almost anywhere now. But the Ormus is such a well kept secret that it can give you an edge. I believe it. And I'm gonna try to get back into it too. I'm gonna try to get back into getting to Ormus and drinking it. And I have to contact Trevor, but I think I have to buy in bulk because I want to. I don't want to buy one bottle. I want to buy at least like 5 of them and like drink. Like he says to mix it in water and tea or something like that. What I did was I just took a spoon, a tablespoon or something, and drank it with some tea or something like that, unsweetened tea or some water, which I think maybe is not or good or not. But you have to talk to Trevor about that. But that's the way I did it, and it still affected me pretty well. But I recommend getting it. The Ormus is very much worth it. It has a lot of good energy, and get it from Trevor because he has more energy and he sends in more direct intention energy into the Ormus when he makes it. So it's worth the money because you have that extra power behind it. And the Ormus is probably the best well kept secret that hardly anyone knows. I don't know. There's lots of health practitioners that talk about natural ways to heal yourself, and they talk about a whole array of things: breathing exercises, different types of ways to ab crunch and lose weight, and diabetes and all stuff. But um, they don't talk about Ormus. No, they talk about other things and stuff. But first is kombucha, then maybe, and then in 5 or 8 years it'll be Ormus maybe. But we'll see. But I think that you should get it from Trevor. He does a good job of making it. I'm pretty sure he's improved so much on it. He has more power back into it, more power than before. And I would recommend buying in bulk, at least 5 or 10 or whatever you get. But they're kind of pricey, like $25 or $30, but they're worth it. It was wrapped in foil to protect it from the sun and from electromagnetic, I think. That's what he said. And it came in a blue bottle, like a long one. That's also to protect from the sun from deteriorating the fluid. So Trevor makes sure that his quality is high. It's worth it. And Trevor Seven is the OG of telekinesis and all that. I would recommend going to him, going and checking him out. And again, I would say thank you, Trevor, for your work you've done. You're a legend. And thank you guys for watching. Just wanted to share that with you. Just a brief thing, a brief Sunday video. And take care. Make sure to watch my tutorials and learn. And God bless, okay? Take care, everybody.